Today, I want to raise awareness about a growing water quality issue affecting communities in New Mexico and many parts of the United States. PFAS contamination, often referred to as forever chemicals. These chemicals remain in the environment for decades and can enter drinking water supplies, putting public health at risk. PFAS contamination often comes from firefighting foam used at military bases, airports, and industrial sites. In New Mexico, firefighting foam used for decades at Cannon and Holloman Air Force Base swept into the groundwaters and contaminated nearby wells. These chemicals can travel through soil, entering drinking water and remaining in the body for years. According to the EPA, PFAS exposure is linked to thyroid disease, certain cancer, immune system impacts, developmental problems in children, and increased cholesterol levels. To reduce PFAS exposure, residents should avoid using untreated well waters for drinking or cooking in contaminated areas. Municipalities can reduce risk by installing treatment systems such as granular activity carbon, ion exchange, or reverse osmosis units, which are effective at removing PFAS compounds. At the household level, certified points of water filter can reduce PFAS levels. Education is key to communities that should be informed about their water qualities, reports, known contamination areas, and recommended safety measures. The Environmental Protection Agency is responsible for setting national drinking water quality standards and regulating harmful contaminants such as PFAS. The New Mexico Environmental Department monitors water supplies, conducting testings, issue public notices, and works with federal agencies to address contamination. The U.S. Department of Defense also has responsibility when contamination originates from military bases, including cleanup planning, monitoring, and funding remediation projects. In 2024, the EPA released the first ever federal drinking water standards for PFAS, establishing strict limits for 6 PFAS chemicals. Water systems are now required to test for PFAS, report results, and take corrective action when limits are exceeded. This includes treatment, installations, alternative water provisions, and long-term monitoring. Noncompliance can result in enforced action, public health orders, and federal oversights. National health agencies such as the CDC report that PFAS chemicals are widespread. Tests should show that most people in the United States have some levels of PFAS in their blood. In New Mexico, the Environmental Department has identified contamination near areas like Clovis and Alamogordo, where groundwater samples showed PFAS concentrations above the newly established federal limits. These reports help communities understand the extent of the problem and guide decisions about cleanup efforts, water treatment, and public advisories. Even though PFAS contamination is a difficult issue, communities can reduce the risk when they have accurate information, strong regulation, and reliable water treatment in place. If you live near an affected area or rely on a private well, it is important to stay updated through local health department and water system reports. Safe water is essential for every household, and staying informed is one of the best ways we can protect ourselves and support a healthier community. Safe water is not a privilege, it's a human basic Right.